Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to another Pokemon Showdown commentated battle. Now, before we get into the actual battle, there's a couple things I do want to go over, and first things first, thank you guys so much for the support on this series, even though it's not a lot of viewers on this series. Once again, I'm doing this for me and also to help you guys, so to help me help you kind of situation, because like I said, I want to get out of the rust when it comes to competitive play, because I do want to do a lot of competitive stuff when it comes to Sun and Moon when those games drop in the middle of November, because pretty much all I gotta do from now until November is pretty much play a lot of competitive, and by the time the new games come out, all I gotta do is learn the new Pokemon that are going to be coming out, and I'm pretty much good. So anyways, like I said, thank you guys so much for the support, and also if you guys can tell, I can see it on the recording, but if my face or just the webcam is turning different colors like white, blue, or just whatever, my TV is literally right next to my laptop, so pretty much here's my laptop and here's my TV. They're literally almost touching each other. I'm actually watching the VGC, I think it's Nationals for Germany right now, so I just had that on the background while also doing this. But I also wanted to get this video out to you guys because I do want to get a couple of videos recorded, and once again I kind of screwed up my sleep schedule, because I told you guys in the last video I've been up for pretty much almost 48 hours and I was running on fumes. Now I mean I'm fine, I'm not running on fumes, but I kind of fucked up my sleep schedule, because staying up for 2 days actually does that to you. So it's already 5:30 in the morning. I haven't gotten to sleep yet. I'm wide awake, and I said fucking had coffee, and I'm pretty much set to go for today. But anyways, back to the actual battle. Those are just a couple of things I wanted to actually touch up on, so you guys know what's going on, and also for me to actually thank you guys as well. But anyways, I really want to actually talk about this battle, because if you cannot tell by now, my opponent does have a Mega Lopunny team of his own, and that's partially the reason why I really been wanting to talk about this or do a commentated battle on this specific battle, because we both have a Mega Lopunny team. Now I don't know why Showdown does this, but as you can tell, the team or our positions are switched. I'm on top and he's on the bottom. I don't know why Showdown does that. If there's a button on the share upload thing where I can switch it back, then let me know, because once again I don't know how to do it. But anyways, I want to get into this battle because it actually is a very, very good match. So let's get started. So anyways, I decided to lead out with my Latias as he decides to lead out with his Landorus. Now I ultimately thought he was going to lead out with his Mega Lopunny, go for the fake out, but that wasn't necessarily the case. But anyways, he stayed in with his Landorus while I went for the Draco Meteor, because I wanted to get as much damage off as possible on the Landorus. So, but anyways, he set up rocks and he decided to save his Landorus for later. I actually decided to go for the default because like I said, hazards is a very big problem when it comes to this team, especially for Gengar, because once again, Deja Vu, he sends out his Azumarill Belly Drums and pretty much just Aqua Jets, as I actually went for the Sludge Wave and knocked out his Azumarill, which was a very, very big threat on his team actually gone. Now he decides to go out into his Scizor, and obviously I decided to switch out because I want to preserve my Gengar, and I knew he was going to go for the Bullet Punch, so I decided to ultimately go out into my Heatran to try to unnecessarily scare him out, which I did. But I actually decided to go for, if I'm not mistaken, the Fire Blast. Yes, I did went for the Fire Blast because I knew he was going to switch, and even if he didn't, I was going to knock out the Scizor. But anyways, now that he actually sacked off his Landorus, he went out into his own Mega Lopunny, and he straight up went for the High Jump Kick, and I kind of just sacked off my Heatran because I ultimately had to, because High Jump Kick with a Mega from a Mega Lopunny is just a monstrous amount of attack. But anyways, I decided to go out into my Clefable after I lost my Heatran, because I knew he was going to have to switch out, and he switched out into his own Scizor, and at the time I didn't know he had the Aqua Berry, so I was wondering why it didn't do so much. But anyways, at this point I kind of just sacked off my Clefable, because I really can't do anything to this Scizor right now. But I decided to actually I didn't sack it off. What am I talking about? I decided to save it and sack off my Gengar, because I wanted to free switch into my Mega Lopunny, fake out, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I did decide to go for the fake out, and now that I actually can outspeed this thing, I ultimately decided to go for the high jump kick, because that's the one thing I really like about Mega Lopunny, because it does have the scrappy ability, which pretty much hits fighting type moves and normal type moves, hit ghost type, and I can pretty much freely go for the high jump kick. But anyways, he decides to go out into his own Lopunny, and I decided to switch out because I knew he was either going to go for the fake out and or the high jump kick, and he decided to go for the fake out, which he did, and I went out to my Latias, sacked it off, and went out back out into my Clefable. And at this point, I had to sack off my Clefable here, so I decided to go for the Moon Blast just to do some damage and hopefully get a special attack drop, which I do. My Clefable actually lived. Now I decided to go for the Calm Mind, and I actually like misclicked a little bit. I meant to go for Soft Boil, but like I said, I did sack off my Clefable and I went out into my Dragonite, and I decided to go for the Dragon Dance here because I do have the Lumberry Dragon Dance set, and now I have a +1 on attack and +1 in speed. I just pretty much went for Outrage, and that was pretty much the game if I'm not mistaken, because now he goes out into his own Dragonite. I outspeed, but he went for the extreme speed. I understand why, because he wanted to break my multi-scale, but I ultimately pretty much knocked out his own Dragonite. He went out into his Lopunny, and surprisingly enough, I think if I'm not mistaken, Lopunny was a lot faster than Dragonite, even from a +1, like I said it was. He went for the Ice Punch, so now it's pretty much Mega Lopunny versus Mega Lopunny, and now I decided to go for the fake out, and because I wanted to get as much damage off as possible, because I decided to go for the return. I didn't know if return was going to knock it out or not from full HP, but I actually won the speed tie, knocked out his own Mega Lopunny, and that is the game. So anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now I don't remember if I said this at the beginning of the video or not, but if you guys want me to do like a team review on like the Mega Lopunny team that I've been using for the past couple of videos, then let me know. I'll make a team review, because I know there's going to be a couple of people asking me about the team as well. I've actually had a couple of people like message me personally asking about the team. So like I said, if you guys want me to do like a little mini team review, then I don't have a problem doing it. But as for if I'm going to be switching teams sooner or later, probably not, because like I said, I really been liking this Mega Lopunny team, and I really don't want to actually switch teams right now, because like I said, I do enjoy using my Mega Lopunny team. I'll probably do like another team sometime in the future. I don't know when, but I'm kind of going toward Mega Gardevoir, because I do like Mega Gardevoir as well. I don't know, only time will tell. But like I said, if you guys enjoy this battle, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.